Hello everyone. I'm back. I'm back with you. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're joining me live or listening to this later. I'm doing a series on crystal healing myths, demystifying the crystal healing meditation process. My name is Damla Aktekin, and I'm here to tell you all about crystal healing. So this is day 2. Yesterday we talked about one important myth, which was the myth is you need to know what specific crystals to get for specific purposes. And my answer to that was, in short, no, you don't. But you do need to establish a connection with the crystals and figure out how you will partner them. And we also talked about 4 parts of crystal healing meditation, which is your body, coming together with a crystal of your choice or crystals, and your intention and approach, which to me is the most important part, and time. You add time to the equation. So you, crystals, intention, time equals crystal healing magic. So today I'm going to be talking about 2 more myths, crystal healing myths. And again, I've already shared my crystal healing story in the previous video, but basically I came into working and partnered with crystals through my own healing journey and found them to be immensely practical and effective in healing subtle energetic wounds, as well as adding some zest and life spark into my life, among other things. And that's why I'm passionate about sharing about healing and meditating with crystals. So today's very first myth is crystals can cure everything. And my very short answer today is no, they can't. And they won't. But I want to explain to you, we're going to dissect that. And we'll start with the word healing and curing. So, curing in my mind is sort of this process of eradicating discomfort, dis-ease in your life. And it could be an effect of crystal healing, but that's not the point. That's not the point, because when I use the word healing, what I mean by that is simply being okay with what was, what is, and what can be. And that's not necessarily the same thing as being cured. You could still have a condition and you could be healed. You could still have had trauma and you could be healed. You can find a way to be okay with that and transmute that into more life and flow for you. And that part about being okay is the goal, not curing. Which brings me to the second myth, which is crystal healing will cure and will magically, the first one was crystal healing can cure everything. And the second one is crystal healing will magically solve all your problems, erase all your discomfort, and this is ease. So no, it won't. It will not solve all your problems magically. But in my experience, what it had done for me was last week yesterday I was talking about some component of relief. The reason I kept coming back to crystal healing and coming back to crystal healing in my own self-healing journey was that I very quickly recognized how powerful it can be to partner with a crystal to create actual physical and emotional relief. And one big component of that is that crystals have the ability to get you into a meditative state pretty quickly. And there's something about concentrating on them and partnering with them and allowing them to work with your energy that just works more effectively than just being seated in a meditation, in my experience. So, coming back to whether crystal healing will solve all your problems or not, it will not, because that's not the point. The point of crystal healing meditation, for me at least, is to create connection. Is to create connection with the crystals, with my body, with my soul, the essence, the inner knowing that I carry, with what I call soul helpers, all the vibrational information around you and beings around you that you can communicate with, and with the soul of life, which, if you think about it, any being who has a DNA has a crystalline structure. So do you. So you already have something in common. You could talk to the trees, you could talk to the animals, you could talk to the earth, which basically soil has all of these minerals and crystals in them. So what crystal healing meditation does pretty quickly is it takes you out of fight or flight pretty quickly and effectively. So if you were to approach crystal healing meditation just for the purpose of getting meditation benefits, I can tell you from experience that it does do that pretty effectively and quickly. But my experience has been that in addition to that, crystals provide you with a way to access subtle energies. They're like the translators for you to talk to your soul, for you to talk to a particular organ in your body, for you to talk to what I call soul helpers, however you imagine them. And again, you don't have to work with soul helpers or have that in your belief system to benefit from healing with crystals. You could just have a crystal healing practice just for the sake of meditation. But what I'm telling you from my experience, what's possible, and from my experience with working with a lot of people. So crystal healing will not solve your problems magically. But what it will do is help you create a better container for them, help you cultivate a connection with you and your inner knowing, and with the energies and loving guidance of the universe around you. And through that, in time, it will lead you towards better decision making and towards better problem solving. In fact, just meditation alone helps your prefrontal cortex work much better, so you're automatically able to better problem solve. But that's not to say, like, I don't know where you are in your healing journey. I can tell you, hey Kirsten or hey Didam, you're gonna lie down with crystals for an hour and then everything's gonna be magically solved. No. And I want to come back to, from the 4 elements that create crystal magic, the time element, which is, it takes a while for your nervous system to calm down and allow for that deep connection that crystals can help you create. So that means when you get your crystals on or around you and when you're meditating with them, you need to allow for 15-20 minutes at least. And you need to sit with it and be with it. And the time element also speaks to, it's not just you're gonna have this crystal healing meditation today and then you're done. No, it's first of all, it takes time to get to know somebody. It takes time to get to know yourself. It takes time to get to know your crystals. So the magic increases. The crystal healing meditation magic increases not only if you can allow a certain amount of time whenever you practice, but also if you do it consistently over time. Consistently over time, ideally daily. But I always say, I say, please do it daily. And then I add, do it whenever you can, however long you can. It will still work. It will still be beneficial, right? By the way, if you're joining me, please wave, please say hi. I'd love to know where you're listening to this from in the comments. You can also, if you're finding these videos insightful, please leave a comment tagging your friends or share this video. That would be a huge help. Hi, Kristen, in passing along this information. And I would really appreciate it if you can do that. So, crystal healing cannot cure everything, because the other aspect of that is what ails you heals you. Meaning, whatever is behind your current struggle is there for a reason. Unless you excavate, unless you unfold, unless you transmute that, your discomfort and dis-ease and stuckness will stay there. And in the case of deep emotional wounds or deep energetic wounds, I definitely recommend working with a healer like myself who can help you create that container so that you can dive deeper and deeper and deeper in healing your wounds. What crystal healing does, though, for me as a healer, if I get someone who comes to me having a daily practice or having an ongoing, even if it's not daily, an ongoing self-healing practice, for me, I'm overjoyed because I can say yes, I know we're gonna dive right into the heart of the issue, because then I don't need to spend time as a healer to calm down your nervous system. You're already practicing that by yourself. And crystal healing meditation is a wonderful and effective way to do that. So again, the goal isn't to cure you, but to connect you to your inner wisdom, inner knowing, and the wisdom of the universe, and to partner with crystals to co-create something that hasn't been before, to co-create an experience, to co-create a joyful, wonderful meditation, to co-create a new version of you that is not frazzled, that is centered, that knows that she's supported, so that when you go out into the world, you can make better decisions from being in your center, being in your core, being embodied in your body, and not living from fight or flight. So that's one of the biggest benefits of crystal healing meditation in my mind. That said, Kristen, I see your question. Let me get back to you on that. So we were just talking about crystal healing. The point is not to cure everything. The point is not to solve all your problems. But you can remember the part where we talk about the body, the crystal, intention, and time. So we talked about the time element. Let's talk about the intention element. You could work with crystals effectively with the intention of working or understanding better a particular physical, emotional life issue. So if you have a particular, relationship issue, a particular work issue, you could bring the intention. And by the way, I have an intentional healing guided meditation in my Crystal Healing Simplified online course that lets you do exactly that. So you can specify, okay, I have this issue that I haven't been able to come up with an inspired action. I'm open to either seeing it differently, or I'm open to new actions. So that you can certainly do, and I found it to be extremely effective in that. But it's not, again, the question isn't like you're not trying to get rid of something. The intention is more you are wanting to understand something better, you're wanting to get a different perspective, you're wanting to expand yourself so that you can look at the issue differently, you can be in the issue differently, so that the issue can reveal to you what may be hiding underneath, what wound of you it might be triggering, and what gift and solution might be hidden within the issue. So in that sense, can crystal healing help you and support you in solving your problems and creating better health, better decision making, and feeling alive in a wonderful way? Yes, it can certainly do that. But it's doing that through the connection with you, because you, as a vibrational being in a vibrational situation, you actually innately already know how to get yourself out of that situation. It's just physics. As soon as a vibrational situation arises, its solution also arises in the same space. So instead of tuning into the radio station, that's the problem, you can choose to tune into the radio station, that's the solution. And crystal healing, through your intention, can certainly help you do that. And when you're doing that, what you're wanting to intend and do is to get to the root cause, to get to what is this trying to teach me, and what do I need to change or shift in my seeing and in my being in this vibrational situation. So I am going to leave you with this. Tomorrow we're going to talk more about the practicality of crystal healing, whether you need lots of crystals or not, how large of a crystal you need, and where to get them, all that good stuff. But for now, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have any questions related to this particular myth, these particular two myths, which were if crystal healing can cure everything, no. If crystal healing can magically solve all your problems, no. But it can definitely help you direct you towards the vibrational solutions that already exist for you in your beingness and in the universe. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And please don't forget to tune in tomorrow too. By the way, I have a wonderful quiz. If you visit my website, adropofom.com, adropofom.com, you will find a crystal healing personality quiz. It's super fun. I had so much fun preparing this quiz. It's basically going to give you an idea of how much of a crystal enthusiast you are. And it will also, in addition to that, whether you're a beginner, or whether you're somewhere in the middle, or whether you consider yourself a real, huge crystal enthusiast, I have some tips for you at the end of the quiz that will help you deepen your crystal practice. So please go to adropofom.com. You can also find the link under my Instagram profile under the links. And I would be honored if you can share this video, like it, comment it, and please share the goodness. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.